This is a breaking news alert from 24-Hour News 8.
Breaking news off the top this afternoon, a small plane hit a FedEx truck and crashed into flames while trying to land at the Plainwell Airport this morning. The pilot died in that crash. The pilot took off from the Tulip City Airport in Holland, went down just short of the runway in Plainwell.
We start with 24-Hour News 8's Ken Kolker live where the plane went down. Ken?
Yeah, Brett and Emily, the plane is still behind me here. It's a small plane right along 131 as the investigation begins. Police say there were two friends, both pilots from the Holland area, who were flying together in separate planes, and that they left Tulip City Airport in Holland this morning. Then, just before 9 o'clock in the fog, the first pilot landed safely at the Plainwell Airport, which is right along the east side of US 131 near 106th Avenue. But they say that the second pilot, identified moments ago as 73-year-old William Beswick of Holland, crashed into the trailer of a FedEx semi that was northbound on 131. The small plane, a two-seater, flipped into a ditch and caught fire, killing the pilot instantly. Police say the semi-driver was shaken but not hurt. And here's what we know about the plane. It's an experimental aircraft built in 1978 and called a Beswick Thorpe T-18, named after its owner, the pilot, William Beswick. Police say that heavy fog may have played a role in this crash.
There were two planes on this morning. The first plane landed, the second one was right behind him, and that's the one that crashed. And we do believe the fog may be a factor in this crash.
So what were the conditions at the time?
Pretty foggy, which is kind of hard to believe as we stand here in the blue sky, but we were told that it's been fogged over earlier this morning about 9 o'clock. We had some folks that were on the runway waiting to take off because the fog was thicker than what they wanted to take off in.
Now, northbound 131 was down to one lane during the beginning of this investigation. It is now open to traffic. Now, 3 FAA investigators arrived just a short time ago to start looking into what caused this crash. Live near Plainwell, Ken Kolker, 24-Hour News 8.
Thank you, Ken. We just got this statement in from FedEx. The company says its thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends of the pilot. The company confirmed the plane hit the trailer of a FedEx semi, but the driver was not hurt. A FedEx spokesperson says the driver pulled to the side of the road and went to check on the pilot. The company is cooperating with authorities as they investigate this incident. 24-Hour News 8's Joe LaFergie spoke with a pilot who flies until that Plainwell Airport. And Joe joins us live now. Joe?
Yeah, Emily, the airport is very popular among the general aviation crowd as you look at the runway here at the Plainwell Municipal Airport. And a lot of pilots come in for breakfast and lunch, and it appears that's what these two pilots are doing today. There is one restaurant right here at the entrance to the airport and another just down the road. Now, I talked to a person at the restaurant here at the airport. She said the patrons knew both pilots. They were too upset to talk about them on camera. I talked to another pilot. He didn't know the pilot had died, but he flew over the crash scene about a half hour after it happened. Told me the fog had cleared by the time he flew in. And with the Kalamazoo River just to the south of the airport and the Gun River to the north, the area can get very foggy, sometimes with zero visibility.
Temperature and the dew points get close together, the fog builds up, and you just gotta be flexible in what you're doing. Fly somewhere else, go somewhere else.
Mike and other pilots I talked to here at the airport say that pretty much the same thing. This is flying. It can be dangerous, but their philosophy is you take a chance just getting out of bed in the morning. No one here is ready to hang up their wings as a result of this incident this morning, this tragedy this morning here at the Plainwell Airport. Live in Plainwell, Joe LaFergie, 24-Hour News 8.